Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott. Hi, Merry Christmas. I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to the stream. We are having a holiday party for the self-employed because we miss out. And what do we do when we get a holiday party? We keep working. Impeccable, hey! Welcome to the party! Yes. Yes, we are gonna miss out, but we aren't gonna dress up either. I like dressing up once in a while, but like once a year, that's my max. I'm good, how are you? I'm excited, I've got a list. So I've got a list of 10 things that were like my favorite things from the year, like Oprah, except I can't give everybody stuff. So we'll just talk about them, and like some of them are ideas more than anything. But half of them are business related and half of them are just like work-life balance related. How are you today? Low base! How are you guys? I was afraid I was gonna be hot, or I was afraid I was gonna be cold. I have to turn my fireplace on. And I'm already hot. I don't wear Santa hats that often, so I forget how hot they are. All right, so this party kicks off by working. And these were shot really cool. These were shot in the summer. But that'll work. Not ideal time of day, but not too bad. Still blind. Oh, thank you. I had to find one. I usually wear one that has mouse ears on it. Not today, though. This is the professional office party. The last time I had an office party that was not my husband's was a long time ago, and I was on the party planning committee. That cracks my kids up. Like, that's a real thing. You bet it's a real thing. Corporate America, baby. But I was pregnant at that party, so that was the beginning of the end of my tenure there because I quit when I had the baby. So my first, I'll start with my list because I've like 10 things are a lot to get through. That was a little, I'm being a little extra. And maybe we can do this again. This might be the yellow jacket chewing paint off my car. Yes, that's what we do. One of the competitions that I judged this summer, I was fighting for an image of a bee. It was a macro. It was beautifully lit and such detail, and I recognized the difficulty level for that kind of image. I ended up losing the battle though, because I was literally the only person fighting for that one. So I'm sorry, bee artist, if you are out there. It happens. I mean, there were 2 images in that competition out of, I think 1900 that really like that were striking when they came up, and they had phenomenal impact. It's interesting though, both of the ones that I really wanted to fight for were not within my own personal genre that I shoot in. So I wonder if that has, I'm sure that probably plays a role. You know, that's been a joke in certain circles that you just add a nipple in there. And plus nipple is plus 10 points back when it was number judging. Just a little peak of one, like maybe 5 points. What's wrong with people? Okay, what do we have here? Yay, Christmas lights! Is this? No nipples have been added. Aww. Excellent color, gosh. Even for us colorblind folks, we can see it. What is that? Oh, it's Baby Yoda. I love your bee. Is that socially acceptable to call it a bee still, or do I have to call it its proper name? That's Yellow Jacket to you. Does this image need a sky is what I think I will. I think we'll get crazy at the old Christmas party. The nude was an 81, a 9, whew, that's a wide gap. Generally, I feel like when there's a huge divide, everybody's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there is a 10-point swing on an image and it's not like, if it's split 10 points and 10 points, then you gotta talk about it. That is one naked bee. The bee, there were no nipples though. So, negative 10 points. It's got a yellow jacket. No pants though, so that might be worse than nothing at all. Ooh, show us your sweat bee so we know the difference. Because I don't. I know what a would be is because and if I'm wrong about this, don't tell me, because they're the only bees that I don't freak out around, because rumor has it they don't sting you because they just want the wood on your house. So like, I can work with that. I'm good with that. I forgot what I was doing for a second. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. The bee is welcome. That. I thought they would have, I thought Epidemic Sound would have a party, like holiday party situation, but they don't. So, Jennifer Hudson's. We'll go for that one, but I'm going to take it way down because it's actually coming from the wrong direction. But it just needs like a little dusting of color anyway. Here comes the sweat bee. Ooh. Look at that face. Hey! Yay! We got a raid! Welcome, raiders! How are you guys? Welcome to the party! I did. I've upgraded my mic. It's Christmas for everyone. I need to get in there and see that face because he looks a little disgruntled. And that's the feeling of the season. He's parking and there's Christmas shopping. Yay! Thank you guys for coming to hang out. I cannot tell what that's a picture of. I'm using a pink Yeti. That's all I know. I got it because it was pink. You guys came for the jams, the Christmas jams. It does make it sound better. Does it sound pink? That's what I fully expect. I'm like sweating. It makes me think about, this is like, I'm gonna show that I'm way older than everybody else here, but when George Costanza and Seinfeld wore the big like fur hat and he didn't have to wear a coat anymore, that's where we're at right now. Ah, governor. Yes, thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Oh yeah, I've got my list. So my number one, I don't buy a lot of gear. I'm not a, yes, then I had to remember how to get in Discord. Let me try. This happens every time. Grandma needs help again. Why does my music keep getting louder? Does it sound loud for you? It's because we're supposed to dance. Oh, I am in Discord. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't, there it is. Okay. Okay, we're not, this is a nipple alert. This is not going on stream. Oh, I like it. I'm not opposed to it. 90 is a real stretch for me. That's an 82. 82, 83. I could be talked. No, probably not. It's an 82 or an 83. And it also depends what I saw come up right before it. And I have a meeting on here after I stream, so I've got to remember to tone down the crazy. I made an overlay. I don't know. What is that? Is that this? Is that this stuff? Wait, you can't see it. This stuff? Like the Brady Bunch. I'm gonna look at it. Let me check if that's me or not. Yes, that's me. That's my old. Yeah, it's got some. It's definitely not higher than that. I think boudoir, if that was in a boudoir category, if it was just in a portrait category, I might lower it a little bit actually, because I recognize boudoir has a unique skill set necessary and unique. Oh, it's not. Bye. So anyway, I made an actual photography related purchase today. Not today. Don't get excited. Yeah, there's a link up there. Oh, okay. Glamour art. No. No, I'm hanging around 82, 83. Without saying it bigger, that's where I'm at. There's not a lot of... So, okay. So I can't put this on stream because of the butt. So if you guys want to scroll up and see a butt, that's on you. But I lost it now. Where did it go? Okay. So if I were critiquing this, which I'm not because this person did not ask me to, but if I were... I feel like there needs to be more separation between the foreground and the background. There needs to be something giving the spotlight to the subject, because right now the brightest spot in the image are the lights up at the top that almost are like an arrow shape away from the subject. So definitely would have toned down those a little bit. Why does this music keep getting louder? It's like, shh. It's telling me I'm not fun at parties. And that's probably, I think if the background were toned way, way down and the lights were like sculpting the body, this could get places for me. Because I like the textures of the water, I like the textures of the bridge, and I like the smaller lights, but those big lights are like, they're killing it for me. And that's something that's easily fixed, too. Now I have to come back to what's happening. She's certainly naked. So, okay. The one of them that the longer I looked at it, the longer I kept finding things I loved about it. And it was one of those images that could, maybe it was almost symmetrical, but it was like a building, like a dusty colored building. And there was like laundry hanging here, and that kept it from being perfectly symmetrical. And then you notice that there was like a window missing on one side, but there were all these little, it seemed intentional bits that kept you within the story, and it had beautiful light and beautiful color, and even my colorblind self could see it. All pervert judges. That's me. I'm not there yet. I haven't gotten my old pervert badge to go on my lanyard yet. I'm working on it. Yes, that's the white lines, those really, really bright. They're almost like arrows up, out, like, don't look down there. Yeah, that was my concern as well. But anyway, I digress. So I don't make a lot of actual photography purchases. I'm like resistant to change whatsoever. But this year I changed my travel light kit to Godox. And I even brought up my receipt so I can tell you exactly what it is. I got an 8400 Pro kit. And those are, like, they've been game changers. I was using, like, old Alien Bees, and there was, like, you know, the batteries that, like, they might explode any second. We don't know. And we're not responsible. And they were, like, clunky, and there were a lot of wires. And don't get me wrong, they served me well for many, many, many years, like 12 years. So it was time to move on. And I got these, and I was like, I know. I think I'm going in January. When I go to imaging, that's coming up. So I'm going to get a camera. How do you like your hot lights? I don't know why I don't like constant lights. Yes, bully me. So I'm probably just gonna I've been using the same two crusty old Nikon D300S crop sensors for 13 years now. But they've gotten me, I've gotten every award I've gotten, my master artist, craftsman degrees have all come with the assistance of this camera. And they've served me really well. However, they're starting to die. They need to retire. They need to go to the retirement home. They've put in their work. I know. They deserve this. They're going to, like, the horse farms in Kentucky where they, you know, retire the thoroughbreds. I love driving past that place. It's time. But I did buy a camera this year and then immediately sent it back. I hated it. I just hated it. I don't like this one after seeing it. There we go. I'm gonna go through these quick because these aren't my favorites. They do want to spend time with their grandkids. Their grandkids are my crusty old Tamron lenses that I need to replace too. Well, half are Tamron, half are Nikon, but they're on life support. They're duct taped together. You know, they've been good. They're gonna go in the Hall of Fame. They'll find a spot on my shelf back there, and like my kids will play with them occasionally. But I know that I was gonna do mirrorless because mirrorless is where everybody's going, and I don't like it. I can't make myself. I tried to be a cool kid. I was on a bridge for that last shot. It's funny. That's one of my favorite spots. And you got to do a pretty intense snake check. So that's low base. That's your place. I was in this creek. I was actually about knee deep in the creek, and I was shooting maternity, and I was 9 months pregnant with my 6th baby, and she was very pregnant way down the creek from me because I think I had a 200 on my camera at the time, and I reached up to grab a branch to like steady myself, and a big snake like came down from above me. They're not supposed to be up there. So I gave the creek back to the snakes forever, and I'll never go back in there. But I put my clients in there after a thorough check, and I tell them that story. So full disclosure. With the mirrorless, I don't know why. Like, I want a little weight to it. I want a little meat to it. It felt like a disposable camera. Which, I mean, like, can you see back here? That's my grandmother's Minolta from 1950s. And it's really light. And you'd think it would be substantial, but it's not. But those, and I've got to give a big shout out to Molites. Their customer service is phenomenal. And I love buying from like smaller family owned, where you talk to the owner type places, and there aren't that many left. So check out Molites. They're awesome. I called for help when I was setting them up because I decided to set them up for the first time when I was getting ready to photograph 400 youth soccer players, and it wasn't working. And I called, and the actual owner answered and helped me, and it was just a stupid mistake that I was making, so it was really helpful. Wade fish. A dolphin? No. I hope somebody was recording that. I haven't shot infrared for a long time, but in college we did an infrared assignment when I was first dating my husband, and he had like ripped abs. It was like the Situation era, like the Jersey Shore era. So I have like pictures of his abs in infrared film. That was the last time that I shot infrared. I still shoot film occasionally. All right. Okay. So that's my photography related number one thing that I loved this year. And if I were Oprah, I would send everybody Molites, or even one person, but I can't do that this year. It's a rough year this year. Nobody's getting anything. We'll just make this real easy. It's very fair. I'm here for the fairness. So I've been thinking about, I do this, I think maybe everybody does this, where you just think about the year, like your highlights of the year. And business-wise, the year started off, the first half of the year was pretty slow. And I thought, okay, it wasn't detrimental, but every year, this is my 17th year in business, and every year I've beaten my numbers from the year before. So I figure at some point that'll plateau, I'll have some up and down, but literally every year I've gone up in gross profit. About the time I hit July, it was looking like I was not gonna hit last year's numbers. And I'm gonna get you a link for Molite. And then the second half of the year absolutely came out just swinging. And here's a MoLite link. They're awesome. That makes me want to buy more. I think I'm going to buy... Oh, they have pink! I got sidetracked. Dang! I didn't know that they had pink. Might have to consider that one. Well, I don't even know what I was talking about now. I got so distracted by the pink lights. Hey, welcome to the chat, Tom. What was I talking about? So the second half of the year, starting in July through right now still, and I'm not done yet. We got 2 weeks left that are unusually full for this time of year. Usually I might have a newborn. I've got a few birthdays, stuff like that, but it's pretty, yeah, they're just Godox lights, but it's the customer service for me. It's a big deal. And they have a light stand that is heavy duty. I'm not actually sure what brand that is, but I had trouble with my old light stands. We're just cheap or whatever with them blowing over, so I'd have to weight them, and I don't have to weight these. Even with a huge diffuser, either an umbrella or an Octobox on there, and it doesn't blow over. Not this. I'm editing a senior. This is for a linograph that I'm carving into that is highly experimental and likely to fail. So I'm bringing you guys along for my failure through video because I don't know how to set up the camera really to be able, she's so adorable, to be able to chat and communicate. So anyway, I did hit last year's numbers, and I surpassed them, not by a ton, but it's still moving in the right direction. And given the current economy, I'm really pleased that it went the way it did. And we had like kind of a surprise trip to Japan, which was crazy. And I ended up taking my camera, and I wasn't going to because I didn't want to mess with it, but I did my son's senior pictures. Oh, I like that better. And I shot his senior pictures there because that's been his bucket list. Japan was not really a bucket list thing for me. I was just kind of along for the ride, but it was really, really cool. And we got to do his senior pictures there, and I have not edited those yet. So one of these days I will get there. Oh, I like that one too. I overshot this session. Oh, seniors. Yes, these are not senior citizens. High school seniors. Yes. Yeah, this is just high school seniors. So 18-year-olds-ish. And it was a big deal. I feel like it's faded a little, but I didn't shoot high school seniors for a really long time. I remember this song from last year. I like it. But because I was scared of teenagers. But in the last 4 or 5 years, it has become one of my most favorite genres to shoot in because they have so much they want to say, and they've got all this stuff going on, and they want to storytell, and that makes me crazy happy. And I got the first year that I shot seniors, I was nominated for a Grand Imaging Award, which was like, it's still like the thrill of a life for me. And she was a dancer and made it so easily. And I've been really lucky that I've gotten gorgeous seniors. Oh, you only shoot 18 plus. That would be like 50% of the seniors. The rest of them, no. I gotta mark the ones that. So one of the other things that I didn't buy this year, I've had it for years, but I want to recommend. What is that down there? Do I need to take that out? Oh, it's just a pipe or something. Whoops. I want to lower some of this. What was I talking about? Nope, that's too much. Okay, go back. Date of birth, yes. My senior portraits were awful. My dad was Yes, did you sit on the giant letter or the giant numbers for the year you graduated? Like, my sister had hers on her 92, like, it was impeccable. For mine, I was a little bit of a weird art kid already, and I wanted, for my senior pictures, I wanted them to look like old Hollywood glamour, like, you know, Betty Grable, World War II era. I even had my hair done like that. And I just assumed that, like, you go to a photographer and they know how to shoot all different kinds of photography. That is not the case. I don't know why it's not recognizing. Okay, they're not recognizing my... That's the first time that's failed me. Oh no, what just happened? Weird. Anyway. Ugh, whistling, that's terrible. I took this out, like, book. It was like a coffee table book of you know, old Hollywood stars, and like, if you're familiar with George Hurrell's lighting from, like, let me show you. Let's just do a Google search real quick. I know nobody cares. I don't care. We're doing this. This is how I managed to just avoid. So this is what, these are the kinds of images that I wanted for my senior pictures. I prefer not to answer that question. What, the selection? That is, it's the tool. It's the magnet tool. But these are what I wanted. I wanted, like, dramatic lighting, and I had my hair done in victory curls. And that girl did not know how to do, like, but she didn't admit it. She was just like, and they were all, of course it was on film, and they were unusable. They were, like, blown out and magnet tool. That's not, is it not still your nickname? It is now. Low Base is not only a stripper, but many strippers. How come nobody was walking on this street? I need some movement in here. Because it was summertime and we're in a college town and camera equipment is expensive. It is. Sometimes. I feel like I literally just edited this same. Yeah, I did. That's why. It's like basically the same picture. I got excited about that, I guess. And I like that one, the other one, better because her hand in her pocket helps. Lil Base does do OnlyFans. Look up magnet tool. Please don't. I'm not held responsible for anybody who does that, for the record. So I've got these two to finish up. Now there's a guy walking. I just need somebody walking faster. 23. 26. My fireplace kicked on. A little ambiance. And then we've got some more coming here. This was shot, wait, that's better. In the summertime, and she's coming for her second portion of her session next week. Oh, I like that one. 34. We took a turn in the chat. Might like that one better, so I'm gonna look up both of them at the same time. I've got an OnlyFans, to be fair, at shot content with, oh, interesting. I don't really know that much about it, except that that's where all the reality like show stars go to really make their living. Many fans. That's the next level up. You start at OnlyFans, but then you get to many fans. Why is this taking so long? Let's just sit and wait for my computer to work, and I'll look. Ooh, okay. So everybody got their Spotify Wrapped, and that was really cool. We got, like, I think most everybody got a video from an artist, and one of the artists responded on my Instagram. I did a lightning composite here on stream, and it bombed in competition, but it's going to be part of a mixed media piece for an exhibition, so it's not a total loss or a total like waste. But the artist whose lyrics inspired that image responded to it on Instagram, and that was pretty cool. And I've been on an Easy Mill kick the last like 2 weeks, so it's been Easy Mill, Canyon City, and Bob Dylan, which are kind of, it's a little eclectic, and like Judy Garland this time of year. Judy's holding it down. When OnlyFans announced they were going to no longer, oh, did they do that? Hogwarts announcing it would be banning magic. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't think I ever heard that. I follow a lot of Bravo and TLC pages on Instagram, and that's where I've even heard that. Come on, this is gonna be frustrating if I'm just waiting on that to open. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go back. One of the things that I use, I didn't buy it this year. I've had it for several years, actually. Yeah, it's a secret. If I had one, I'm in marketing, baby. I would be posting that thing to the moon and back. still thinking. That is so irritating. There, you guys can hear me type. Everybody loves that. Yes, I love marketing. I started, I planned all of my Twitch content for January because I want people to have like a business burst, like really. And I'm also teaching a full day workshop. It's virtual in January that I kind of forgot about. And then the organizer contacted me last week to be like, are you ready? Do you need anything? And I was like, oh yeah. It's a program that I've taught before, so it's not, but it's fresh stuff because marketing has to be it. You can't use the same stuff over and over. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember one of my first streams I was editing. Actually, it was this. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Don't look at my pajama pants. I could have just shown you the digital, but instead I'll show you this. I was editing this before it went into competition, and there aren't actually nipples showing in there, but everybody that was welcoming, so welcoming to me in the chat were like, don't show nipples, whatever you do. But there weren't. We were safe. There was a broken heart in front. December has been expensive. Yes. Anything else? What kind of anything else? Like gear? Some 3D work on stream again. Oh, cool. So I've been recording it because I did one painting stream and it was too difficult. I guess I'm gonna have to shut this down. That is really irritating. Hang on. I don't know what this is gonna do to stream, so. Did that do anything to stream? Are you still there? It says it's not, it says it's fine. Oh, refusing to buy anything, that's fair. Oh. I forget what I was talking about now. I don't know. I'm really distracted because I'm gonna have to shut Photoshop down, and that's annoying because I had a whole bunch of stuff queued up there. All right, I'm just gonna end that. That's a big lens. How much? How much? Give us your price. Oh, it closed all of Creative Suite. There we go. No, I'm not updating anything. Ooh. Now I've got to go back and do that all over again. Why is it? No, I don't need that recovered. I'm not even. Oh, it went way back. Okay. Like a time machine. And, ooh, you know what? I do have exciting news, and this is business related. Oh, that is the wrong family. Same last name, wrong family. There we go. Okay. So 4119 was where we stopped because now we've got to start over. 411. There we go. Okay. But it is very exciting. Just, I'm building up suspense. 41, 24, 25. I can't believe how much I've overshot you. Oh yeah, okay, this is worth it though. Can't drive until you get new glasses. Oh no. Well, at least if you're Ubering, you can just like go to sleep or take a nap. Or yeah, to go to sleep or take a nap. Those are your only options, basically. You can stream. 30 and 34. Oh yeah, these were worth coming back for. I'm just gonna stop there though. I like driving. Sometimes. I have to drive to Kentucky and back, which will be like 6 hours total in a day on Sunday. So check me after that. But I like turning on music and just... Oh, I'm sorry. So I want to do a little bit of I want to do like a linear blur. Is there one called that? This might be it. That's not what I was going for. I might just actually cut all that out. There we go. I'm not sure how this is Christmas music, but okay. I believe you. Here we go. How long this song is. It seems like it's really there for the long haul. So one of the non-gear but photography related products that I use more than anything is my Tenba backpack. It's the Sue Bryce variety, and I don't know if they still make it anymore because it's been a long time, but it is so good. Like a good backpack is a total game changer. And I really like, does that count? Does that count as gear? I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me look this up. Sue Bryce Tenba backpack. There it is. Well, here. So this is the Search, and this is the one that I have. And I've had, I can't actually tell you how long. Well, on here it's 230. But that might be because they don't make it anymore. I don't see it anywhere else. It's weird that it's not on the Tenba. website, but I think it was like, it wasn't sold everywhere. And I don't like that one. That's a weird shape. And what you need, unless you have a hat. Maybe this one. Yeah, this is, oh, well, there you go. This is the one I have, but I wanted a backpack. I had an orange, like, messenger bag style Tenba before I had this one. And it wasn't real user friendly. It kind of, like, well, first of all, I was nursing, so it was giving me breast infections. But even if that's not your concern, it would slide off your shoulder, or like when you lean forward, it would kind of sling around. So I feel like the backpack is a lot easier for actual location shooting. If you're just transporting gear from one place to another, that's another thing. But if you're actively moving while you shoot or trying to be really like time efficient, then I like a backpack a whole lot better. So when the time comes that I need to get something else, I'll definitely get a backpack. But that's actually holding up insanely well. I kind of want to look. I'm going to look in my... too heavy for your shoulder. Yeah, those crossbody ones just... If you need multiple bags, maybe, like if... And I also have one of the... It's like probably 4 feet long that was for my old light kit, and I'm still using it, but it's really, really beat up. That thing has seen some things. I don't even know what brand it is, but there aren't that many brands for big, like it's honestly the size, you could fit a body in there. It's huge, and it has rollers. So it was really important to my being able to work on location for a long time because of the lights that I had. Now that I've got more mobile lights, it's rendered that giant bag less necessary. I haven't replaced it though with anything else. Like I've got the little bag that the Godox lights come in, but I would like something a little more substantial just so that I can carry other stuff too. But maybe that's just, I'm a creature of habit, so maybe that's part of it. It has wheels, yes. Wheels are a game changer. And I don't know why I'm very loyal to Tenba for no reason whatsoever. Oh my gosh, finally. I've got so many Christmas presents that are taking 100 years to ship. No, I don't even have, it's been long enough that I don't even have the receipt in my email for the backpack. So, it's been a while. So that's another thing. The backpack's a big deal. My most used lens by a long shot is a 24-70. I use that honestly for, at this point, no, I don't think I'm blocking links. I don't actually think I'm blocking anything. This is a chat of chaos. You know better than to think that I would know how to block anything. I think there was one like spam bot thing that I blocked. Actually, I don't think I did that. I think you did that for me. This honestly, I don't even... Like, even look at the little bird on the wire. I'm leaving it. That bird earned its place. I don't love the blown out sky, but I think that it works for this style. And she wasn't prepared for me to take this picture, but I like it. I might add a little touch of contrast. Just a teeny bit. So, I have a #1 snack of the year. And if that were a real thing, this would be the snack of the year, 100%. But I don't have the exact right one. This is my official endorsement. Ocho Candy, if you want to sponsor me, I'm here for it. These things are so freaking good. It's ridiculous. These are the chocolate ones, but the caramel ones, forget it. Forget it. They're so good. So good. It's distracting. And I just found them like maybe 2 weeks ago. But now this is blown out, but I'm leaving it because I think it goes with like all of the chaos going on, this like urban chaos. I like it. I really want some snow, and there is 0% chance anywhere. It's not because it was 21 degrees this morning, so it's not like it's because it's too warm. There's just no snow, and we didn't get much rain this year either. So, it's been a rough year in the old precipitation department. I'm gonna look at our weather right now. I'm getting cold, actually. Nothing. Saturday, there's an 8% chance of rain, and I will be at Reese Across America. Where are you at that you have 0% chance of snow? I would be sad. I like the snow. Oh. Hey, never 0. I got snowed on in Florida at Disney. I just broke my nail. I don't think I could live in a place, in a climate that didn't change. I like all of the seasons. $39, $41.39. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at those two next to each other to see. Go. Ooh, yes. It is. I am in the United States. Yeah, I think I would like that. So, does it render the little like suitcase that it comes in useless? Oh no, not the whistling. No. There we go. Little jazzy Christmas. Oh, okay, gotcha. Good luck. Make sure you ask your Uber driver for a background check. No whistling. Get out. Have a good one. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that actually. Hang on to that link. That's on the docket for the new year. I need to take my newly found streamlined kit for being on location and making it better. Just so that, like, it's nice to always be able to have on hand. The only negative is the kind of short battery life. Not short, because I don't shoot weddings or anything like that, so it doesn't have to last a long time, but it'd be nice if I didn't have to charge it every single session. What monitor? So I have two monitors. I've got a Samsung over here that I don't edit on, and I've got an Acer over here, and that is all I know, and that is because that's what it says. I've got, other than that, I have no idea. So I really, really love, I've got dozens and dozens of tripods, and I got a heavy duty one that's like weighted in the feet. That is a game changer for me. Big time. That was hugely helpful because I don't have to worry so much. I don't have to sandbag. I don't have to wait. Which one do I like better? I'm gonna present them both because her hair is a little different, and I think she'll probably know what she wants out of that more than I do. It's just so big. What kind of diffuser are you using? I have a few C-stands, but I honestly don't ever use them. I thought I would use them in the studio more than I do, which is never. I would really like to mount, I would like to ceiling mount my lights in the studio, but my ceilings are not tall enough in my studio. My studio is, I'll show you my studio. I like any excuse to show my little studio. Is on the town square, and it's very, very small. This is my studio. Hi. And I've been in there 13 years. And it is an exercise in efficiency because it's a small studio. I've got a space on the 4th floor that I've used for storage and for my Santa set. But once I get the Santa set torn down for this year, I'm gonna let that space go and save $1,000 a month because I don't really use it enough to justify that cost. I don't feel like the C-stands are sturdy, so I might be setting them up wrong. Yeah, softbox. Yeah, that's what I wondered. What I'm looking for, I would like to find, and I went looking at the imaging trade show for this last year, and nobody really was displaying what I wanted, but I want a narrow, I want like a wide, narrow, no, not wide, narrow, like short, but wide. Do you know what I mean? Like, not deep, shallow. Shallow is what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Also a weapon. That comes in handy. Oh, no! That's one thing I'll say. I got, I don't know what brand it is, but I got it's a softbox on a spring, like an umbrella spring. And it's so, I thought maybe I would break it in, but I don't stick my finger. It legitimately could have broken my finger. And so I use like I found like a big like metal ruler that I stick in there, and it just like snaps closed like a bear trap. Yeah, some of those things are like, I got some scars from it. it's worth it because it does such a good job, but like, yeah. Those things are out for blood. In storage now. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to, getting rid of that second space, is I built a Santa cabin in there. It's got like a snow space and it's got the indoor space with the big tree, and this fireplace came from it. So I'm taking it apart little by little, but there is a storage room in it that I have just, it's been like the place where you just throw stuff. Like, I do a lot of storytelling photography with my clients, and so I'll get kind of weird props that I'm never going to use again. Maybe I should just start giving it to clients. You know, I had a client that was researching turkeys and one of their newborn. So like, turkeys are like not beautiful creatures particularly. So I had like a hand felted baby turkey made, and I did their baby's picture with this turkey, but like, am I ever going to use that again? It's unlikely. I should have just given it to them. Maybe I should do that now. They're still clients. I think I might. And you might go, maybe for a Thanksgiving baby, but nobody else wants a turkey picture. That's their special thing. Look, there's my softbox right there. I wish I could get more space to the right of her. Well, that's a little better. There we go. And then, there we go. I'm gonna give this one a sky because it doesn't make as much sense as the other ones did to have blown sky. Wonders alive, got the prettiest side. I don't even know. It's been so long since I've done a holiday party. I don't even, what do they do? What do you do, Adam? I know that the last time I was in corporate advertising and I was on the party planning committee, and there was a woman, it was very much like The Office, and it was that era too. There was a woman there also on the party planning committee that wanted a mime, and she legitimately thought that would be great entertainment and not at all creepy. We didn't have the mime. Looking back, we should have just let the woman have the mime. But we didn't. Mimes were also kind of expensive. I do recall that. The mime market is slow and they gotta charge what they can charge. It happens. And I know there's a bucket of baseballs in there that I use to create a composite with. So I could probably just give those to a baseball team, maybe. I don't know. But see, that's a lot of work. And I've got a lot of exhibition artwork in storage that may or may not be in another exhibition. You never know. There we go, 4168. I also need to check how many I've got because I still have a second portion of this. Oh, and while I have people on here, 98, oh my gosh, what a nut. Give me random phrases. So some people on stream gave me some already and some in DMs, but just random, just whatever you can think of. And I'm gonna do some competition style composites created around random phrases. And that's journal. I've got my little red book here of ideas, of sketches and stuff like that that I keep for things that have inspired me. That's how Wonder Over Fear, which was the lightning image, how that came together. Yeah, like one on stream was angels in the outfield, and then I'm just gonna create like an interpretation of it. And it's just a fun creative exercise to just try to come up with something different than you might have otherwise. And I've been a little bit uninspired lately by my competition. Competition isn't over, and we're getting into the next season. So I've gone over those ideas that I've completed over and over and over, and I'm just ready to like be inspired by something else. 74. 74, 80. I bet I'm gonna like one better than that. I'm gonna take that out. Hey, Impoverished! Yay! Thank you so much. How are you feeling? Welcome to the party. $285. Hey! It's good, it's good, it's good. How are you? Welcome to the party. I'm gonna say it again because I need everybody to go try Ocho vegan caramels. They are so good. It's ridiculous. Like, ridiculous how good they are. My husband doesn't have a holiday party anymore either, so we don't have any holiday parties to go to. I'm actually okay with that. That was like a rite of passage, I felt like. Like you didn't have a real professional job until you were going to a holiday party. And then I went to a few and I was like, you could probably do without those. They're not, it turns out they're not that great. But it's different when you're self-employed. But there's options. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's got to be scary. How are you feeling about that? Gosh. So what's your game plan? Have you worked all that out? Yeah, absolutely. We're rooting for you, man. Twitch has got you. Radiation expert. Come back in a few months. Okay. That seems like a good idea, yeah? A good option. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Whew. Does radiation take it out of you like chemo does? Yes, get a drink for all of us. I love it when a weed grows up in the city. Like, you weren't meant to be there, but look at you now. We all appreciate you, weed. Oops. I picked the wrong one. Oh, it can kill you. Oh my gosh. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, that is good then. The old doctor circuit. It's always good when you find a doctor that you trust and you like. We had a couple weeks ago, my youngest son, middle child, broke his arm playing soccer in the goal and had to have surgery. And like, we went in there that morning and they were like, we're gonna put a metal plate in his arm. Like, we had no idea before that. And they've just been like, he was like, yeah, I told you that. Like, no, you didn't. So what can you do? What can you do to be stronger? Do you have options there? Came home the 3rd. That's my birthday. Okay. Is that moving in the right direction or not? I feel like I just edited the same. Did I? I like that one better though. We're going with it. Sometimes I'll leave 2 really similar ones for the seniors, especially because they're more... Wow, that's good though, yeah? Is that the rate that they want you to? Oh, man, being home, I feel like it's a big help. It's a big boom. Yeah, for sure. I'm cranking up my fireplace. I thought the hat was keeping me warm, but I was wrong. Well, we're rooting for you, Impoverished. Olive Twitch, we got you. I cannot believe how many of these photographs I shot. 4191. Four hours round trip. Yeah, that's a long time. So home is where you need to be. 92, 94, 95. This girl makes it so easy. Like, and also hard to cull her images because she doesn't take a bad photograph. Hey, thank you. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that 4 hours is, that's a long haul. For sure. $10, $16, $22. Oh my gosh, I shot too many pictures. Wow. 100 pounds, that's crazy. Yes. Do you have your appetite back? You need, these will help. Might I suggest? Oh, good. That's half the battle, is just getting your... Does it make everything taste weird? Oh, yeah. That's hard then when you don't know what's gonna... Ew. You don't know what's gonna settle it well. Oh, an orange tastes like pepper. That's crazy. So is that a temporary thing, or is that something that you've got to get used to? Pepsi is a no-go on chemo. Why? Like you can't, because it tastes weird, or just because you can't have, like, Pepsi and chemo don't mix? I'm not a soda drinker. I'm super boring. I drink water and black coffee. Okay, I'm having to choose between this being crooked or this being crooked. But in real life, this is straight and this is slanting down. So that's what we're going with. That's gonna bug me though. Are you a soda guy? Yeah, I think that's how it actually is. So I'm going with that. And if it bothers them, if they want to print it large, then I can warp it so that they're both, you know, level. Whoops, the wrong one. So I, on a whim, bought like what has appeared to be a lifetime supply of hot apple cider when I found out that you can get K-cups for your Keurig. And my kids don't like it. So I have like a lifetime supply of hot apple cider that nobody's ever gonna drink. I like the idea of it, but I don't actually want to consume it. That should be, I could do a giveaway of hot apple cider to last 1,000 years. That'll be my Oprah moment. Instead of cars, everybody gets a case of hot apple cider. Why did I do that? This is a terrible idea. I watched a Christmas movie today with my daughters that I remember watching with my grandpa, and I don't remember it going the way that it did. Isn't that weird? It's been a long while since I'd seen it. Love fresh cold. I like the idea of it in the fall. But I don't, like I said, I don't really drink. I love black coffee, like dark, bold roast black coffee. I'm gonna switch to my, I have to get like right in your face, but I'm gonna switch to my stylus. And this may be, so I'm coaching a soccer camp next week that's going to make it really difficult to stream. And then, of course, it's Christmas, but I will be back probably that week because I have 2 sessions that week. An apple festival. We have a lot of those around here. Midwesterners love a festival. We have, and they all have a queen. And when I moved to Chicago, my coworkers didn't believe me that there was like a watermelon queen and a cantaloupe queen and a corn queen, like all kinds of food queens. But there's like the persimmon festival and the strawberry festival, and like everything gets its own festival. We had apple, but we had different, there's like apple blossom festival. There's what's the one in the fall? Is not apple blossom, it's something else. And I used to go to, when I was a little girl, I went to craft shows with my mom and my grandmother fairly often. Love a craft show. This one straight hair needs to go. It's just, there we go. So my son got asked to prom and said no. And I am a little salty about it. He was like, I don't dance. Why would I go to prom? I don't go to school there. She just wanted to go with him to prom, and he said no. What? I need Twitch to talk some sense into this boy. I'm not sure that we're still on Christmas. It doesn't sound like Christmas music. There's the Covered Bridge Festival. What other festivals do we have? We have a lot. I did, when I first started my business, I did a few festivals like that because I thought as a photographer you had to do weddings. And then I started doing weddings. I was like, oh, I don't like this. I need to stop. But I did some, like, there are a lot of bridal festivals around here, but that's kind of like, you're like white noise because everybody is doing there, and there are 40 photographers there, especially when you're starting out and your portfolio isn't going to like blow the socks off anybody. Then you really gotta be able to work the room with your charming personality and your knowledge of photography and making them feel confident and comfortable and all that. But I've done some festivals and sold like prints and do it in an avenue of an exhibiting artist. Definitely more of a place, especially if you have a price point that's festival friendly, or you can create like mini versions where you might still, there are some higher end festivals around here. I'm lucky, well, it's not really luck because I chose it, but my studio is right on the town square, and there are a fair amount of festivals there. I'm in a very art friendly area. And so I can just kind of park it outside. I haven't done this yet, but I'm thinking maybe this year I will just do a painting outside and have some prints to sell. And my neighbors just walk by. They're probably like, she's sitting there at her computer in a Santa hat. Maybe check on her. Check on your photographer this time of year. No, it really, I mean, it's been busy, but like good busy. I don't feel chaotic or behind or anything like that. I'm ready for a strong, solid reset in the new year. hit the ground running business-wise. And then this senior has her second half. I have to finish this little one session as well. That's a little crooked too. And that slanted street is like messing with my mind. I don't want to cut her. We'll just do it like this and then let's test. Let's see. It's not bad. That one's pretty good. This one will be fine. Oh, and I'll just fix this one a little. Wait. Take that back. There we go. So I may sneak one more. Let me look at my list here and see if there's anything else I wanted to share. The best thing you can get for your business this year, every year, start in the middle of the year, whenever you need to do it, is to set goals. What do I have all over my hands? This is probably not good. Set goals, have a business plan, a marketing plan, revisit it, execute it the way you set out to, and your business is going to thrive. And we're all gonna hold each other, hold your feet to the fire and make this the year. Okay, I already did one like that. To 32 because I didn't like the post coming out of her head in the other one. Wait. City urban settings done, and then I definitely don't want to cut off the Indiana sign, the theater sign back there. Oh, what's that say? Is that something that needs to be, I might just go ahead. Make sure that's not sullying the picture. There we go. That'll do. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for everybody coming to hang out and have our holiday party. Welcome back. Have a good night. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yay. I got a new follower for Christmas. Whoops, I already saved that. All right, so we've got these urban ones done. I'm gonna leave it blown. There's, make this a little bigger, get rid of any graffiti. That'll do. You just never know. You never know what list you're going to end up on. This was the first session that I had my new light set, and it was a game changer. All right, I'm going to do a few more. The girl in the photo is a senior in high school, so she's 17, 18. And I am coming to the end of these. So I might just wrap these up for the night. I'm going to go eat my caramels and drink a coffee before I have my other online meeting, and I've got to take my no, because her mom was with us the whole time. So and then the other one is 5-year-old. Where'd she go? Here she is. I love a twirl. No, I've got a ballpark age, but my so my 15-year-old, in fact, can I find that somewhere? Because I don't think I edited that on stream. My 15-year-old, he had a full beard. This is after he shaved his beard, and he's had like chin length, shoulder length hair his whole life, and cut them both off the same day, and looks like an entirely different human being. But it looks good. It's just a big change. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat my chocolates, drink my coffee, and I might have one more stream before Christmas, but if I don't, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah, all of that good stuff. And I've had a full beard since I was, both of my older boys have full beards, like, but my husband has a big burly beard too. I just didn't expect it so young. I've never had a beard. I want to thank you guys for the whole year on Twitch, and especially since I've come back after this fall that was so bananas. Thank you tonight for hanging out and having a self-employed holiday party, because we don't get a planning a party planning committee. We have to do that too. Thank you so much as always. I might be back here one more time between now and, you know what? Should we see if anybody else is on? Should we raid? I feel like I always run out of time and don't get to raiding. Oh, I don't see anybody on. Not right now. So maybe next time. But thank you guys. Thank you. And I will absolutely be back the week between Christmas and New Year's, because that is when we can get jump start on the next year. I've got a ton of exhibitions coming up. We've got to get ready with marketing plan for the portrait studio, and then the usual end of year stuff too. So thank you guys so much again. Have a beautiful evening, and I will see you soon. Until then, Merry Christmas.
That's why you my mommy. Please.